Standard 3rd. Subject English. Topic Grammar. Subtopic Adjective of Quantity. Hello student, I am Meera Singh and today we are going to learn an interesting topic in grammar. So let's begin. Adjective of quantity. Student, a word with a noun to describe or point out the quantity is called an adjective of quantity. Now let's begin our today's topic, adjectives of quantity. Student, adjective of quantity is used with noun. We get these numeral adjectives to know the quantity by asking a question how much to a noun. For example, student, here we are saying adjective of quantity is used with noun. So let's give an example like I want some rice. So student, in this sentence, rice is a noun and how much rice I want? I want some rice. So some shows the quantity of rice I want. That is why adjective of quantity is used with noun. And here rice is an uncountable noun. We cannot count rice. Adjective of quantity is also used with uncountable noun. And the next is to know the quantity by asking a question how much. So we can ask the question like how much rice you want. We can ask this question how much. So the answer will be I want less rice, I want more rice. So student, in adjective of quantity, noun shows the quantity. And adjective of quantity is also used with uncountable noun. For example, student, there is enough food for dinner. So here I can ask the question, how much food is there for dinner? So the answer will be there is less food for the dinner, or enough food, or sufficient food. Here you will not give the answer like there is one food, there is two food. So here you have to say the quantity of food is available for dinner, because food is an uncountable noun. Student, when we talk about adjective of quantity, you will give rough estimates, means you will say roughly how much food is there. Here you have to say the quantity of food is available for dinner. Have you understood, student? Now let's see some more example. There is little soup in the bowl. So student, here little means small quantity, means very less soup. So here we can ask the question like how much soup is there in the bowl? So there is little soup in the bowl. So little is an adjective of quantity and it describes the noun soup. And soup is also an uncountable noun. Here we are saying that the quantity of soup is there in the bowl. So how much soup is there in the bowl? There is little soup in the bowl. So little is an adjective of quantity. Now the next one is I ate sufficient rice today. Suppose student, if someone asks you a question, how much rice you ate today? So what answer you will give? So you will be say I ate sufficient rice today, or I ate some enough rice today. So student, sufficient, enough give rough estimation of how much rice you ate. It tells us the quantity of rice. So sufficient is the adjective of quantity that describes the noun rice, and student, rice is uncountable noun. We cannot count rice. So it is an adjective of quantity. The next one is she ate whole apple. So student, here we can ask the question how much apple she ate. So almost whole apple she ate. So here we are saying almost whole apple means we are not telling the exact number. Here we are telling roughly how much apple she ate. I drank some water. So student, here we can ask the question how much water you drank. So some water. But student, you have to remember that some is used in positive sentence to express quantity. We never use some in negative sentence. We always use some in positive sentence, means we use some in affirmative sentence. So here some is showing the quantity of water he drank. So some is the adjective of quantity that describes the noun water, and water is an uncountable noun. You also know that adjective of quantity is used for uncountable noun. Have you understood, student? Now let's see another example. There isn't much ink left in the bottle. So student, here ink is an uncountable noun, and here only rough estimation is given that how much ink is left in the bottle. We can only say the quantity of ink is left. So here we cannot count ink. So ink is an uncountable noun. Therefore, much is the adjective of quantity that describes the noun ink. I have less money to spend. So student, here we do not know the exact money he is having to spend. But whatever money he is having, that is not sufficient to spend. Student, money is uncountable noun. You cannot count money. You can count notes or coins, but money is uncountable. So you can only say less or more money. Have you understood, student? Now the next one is workers have completed most of their work. So student, here most indicates that a part of a work is completed. And work is an uncountable noun. We cannot count work. It's only give the rough estimation of how much work is completed. So most is the adjective of quantity. Now let's see the next one. The cat drank all the milk. So student, here all is the adjective of quantity that describes the noun milk. Milk is an uncountable noun, student. So we cannot count milk. So the word describe the quantity of milk is all. So all is an adjective of quantity. Here we can also ask the question like how much milk the cat drank. So all the milk. So all is an adjective of quantity. Now let's see the next one. I shall not buy any chocolate. So student, here any is used. But student, you have to remember that any is used in the negative sentence or interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means when we ask question to a person. Here we can also say that she is not going to buy any banana. So student, read this sentence again. I shall not buy any chocolates. So here use of not, making the sentence negative. Student, we use any when we ask question. For example, have you bought any bananas? So here I am asking question, but exact quantity I am not telling. Only rough estimation I am giving. Have you understood, student? Again I am saying, student, any is used in the negative sentence or interrogative sentence when we are asking question. Now let's see this one. Hurry, we do not have much time. So student, here much tell us about the amount of the time we had, and it's an adjective of quantity. Much does not tell us how much time is there, 10 minutes, 1 hour. So it does not give the proper timing. It's only give the rough estimation of time. So much is the adjective of quantity. Now the next is there is enough juice for my breakfast. So student, here juice is a noun and juice is also an uncountable noun, and enough shows the quantity of juice available. So student, enough is the adjective of quantity that describes the noun juice. Suppose student, if your friend asks how much juice is there in your bottle, so you will be saying I have less juice in my bottle, or you will be say I have sufficient juice in my bottle. So like this we use adjective of quantity which gives rough estimation. Have you understood student? So student, although they are adjectives like many, few and some, they do not give us an exact number. So they are called adjective of quantity. Have you understood student? Student, is some is an adjective of number or an adjective of quantity? Think and say. Let's clear our doubt. Now let's see adjective of number. Student, here she has some mangoes. Student, mango is a countable noun. We can count mango. Okay. Now in the second sentence, few cups are broken. Here also cup is a noun and we can count cups. How many cups were there? So cup is a countable noun. Now let's see adjective of quantity. So in this the first sentence is I ate some rice. So rice is an uncountable noun. We cannot say 1 rice, 2 rice, 3 rice. So we cannot count rice. Now the next one is he had less money. So student, here money is uncountable noun. Student, you can count notes or coins, but money is uncountable. You can only say I have less money or more money. So here in this sentence, money is uncountable noun. Student, let's see this sentence again. She has some mangoes. I ate some rice. Student, here in both the sentence we have used some. But the noun in the first sentence is mango and we can count mango. So mango is a countable noun. Correct? And in the second sentence, some is also used. But the noun is rice and rice is uncountable noun. In the first sentence, we can ask the questions like how many mangoes you have, or in the second sentence we can ask how much rice you want. But in the second sentence we cannot say that how many rice you want. Correct? Because we cannot count rice. So student, whenever we want to see that this adjective is an adjective of quantity or adjective of number, for that first we have to see the noun. If the noun is countable, then it is an adjective of number, and if the noun is uncountable, then it is an adjective of quantity. So student, we can use some in adjective of number also and in adjective of quantity also. Only the thing is you have to see the noun first. Have you understood student? Now let's see some more examples in adjectives of number. So the first sentence is there is enough pen for everyone. So student, here pen is a noun and we can count pen. So pen is a countable noun. Okay, now we can say How many pen you want? So here we can ask the question how many. Now let's see the next one, that is adjective of quantity. So there is enough food for everyone. So student, here food is a noun and food is an uncountable noun. Here also we can ask the question how much food you had. So food is an uncountable noun. Student, in both the sentence we have used enough, but the noun in this sentence indicates whether the sentence is of an adjective of number or an adjective of quantity. Have you understood, student? Now the next one is underline the adjective of quantity. So here we have to underline the adjective of quantity over here. So the first sentence is I took some notebooks. So the adjective of quantity over here is some. Correct. So I took some notebooks. So some is an adjective of quantity. Now let's see the next one. They had enough plates. So enough is an adjective of quantity. Okay. Now let's see the third one. He gave me all his pens. Means whatever pen he has given all his pen. Means so all is an adjective of quantity. Then the fourth one is many students were present today. So here many is an adjective of quantity. Means many people, means more students were present today. More than half. Now the fifth one is I have completed most of my work. Understood, student? So here most is an adjective of quantity. Means most of his work, most of my work means I have completed more work. Yes. So now the sixth one is baby ate the whole banana. Okay, it means the whole banana baby has ate. So there is no banana left. Yes. Now the seventh one is I do not have much time. So here much is an adjective of quantity. Have you understood, student? Use the adjectives below to complete the sentences, and only you have to use each adjective once. So the first one is we had to practice our song dash times to make sure it was perfect. So student, tell me which adjective will come over here? Yes, correct. So the answer is we had to practice our song several times to make sure it was perfect. Correct. Now the second one is I was so hungry I ate dash of the cake. So what will be the answer over here? Yes, correct. So the answer is I was so hungry I ate most of the cake. Correct, student. So now the next one you have to do on your own. Now the next one is filling the blanks with correct options. So student, the first one is dash homework do we have? So the option over here is how much and how many. So the correct answer is, yes, tell me student, what is the correct answer? Yes, correct. How much is the correct answer. So how much homework do we have? Now let's do the second one. So the second one is I have dash of cookies. So what will be the answer over here, student? Yes, correct. I have a lot of cookies. Now let's see the next one. Now the next one is, there is dash pasta left in the pan, and the option over here is some and any. So student, you have to write the correct option. This you have to do on your own. Now let's see the next one. Did you like the book? Dash of the stories were interesting. So student, here option is a little and some. So you have to choose the correct option and you have to write the answer in the given blank. Have you understood, student? Thank you, student. Keep practicing.